What's up, guys? It's the RHuman65 here, and in today's video we will be talking about what to expect from Apple at their WWDC event this year. So let's go ahead and get this video started. So yes, it is very early to be talking about WWDC 2016, but there's already a lot of rumors speculating the internet about what we may see. The first thing that I think that we may see is some updated MacBooks. What I mean by this is Apple's got this big line of MacBooks, the MacBook Air, MacBook, the regular like 12-inch MacBook, and then they also got the MacBook Pros. I think that we will see updates to all three of them, maybe including a MacBook Air with a Retina screen display. That would be pretty cool if Apple was able to do that. But then that'll basically compete with their own product, the 12-inch MacBook. So really, this year might be the year of the MacBook going away due to the fact that we do have the 12-inch MacBook. Also, there's a lot of rumors spreading around that the 13 and 15-inch MacBook Pros will be redesigned completely to look like the new 12-inch MacBook, with the new keyboard design, with the Force Touch and all that, the slim design. I just hope if they do all this, they include more than just one USB-C port on the computer. That way that you can do more and work better with the space, since it is a pro laptop. There's also a lot of rumors talking about maybe not even just a Force Touch trackpad, but a Force Touch keyboard as well. Not 100% sure what is going to be the significance with that, but there's also those rumors too, so that's interesting that they are talking about that as well. Moving on from MacBooks, we're going to talk about the Apple Watch, and yes, we are talking about the second Apple Watch, where I filmed a rumor video in this location about a couple weeks ago. I don't know how many weeks ago, but the new Apple Watch, I think, will also be announced at WWDC 2016. I think that it will be a pretty good upgrade to this one. I do not think that Apple will offer two designs like how I was hoping for, maybe a square and a round design. I think they're just going to be sticking with pretty much the same design, just upgrading the specs inside of the machine. But either way, it's still going to be a brand new Apple Watch. It's a very much needed upgrade, since Samsung and all those other people, Motorola with their Moto 360, everybody upgrades their smartwatch every year, and we're coming around to almost a year of the Apple Watch being out. So it's almost time for the Apple Watch to have a upgrade, and what better time to do it than WWDC. So we might see a new version of the Apple Watch. The new Apple Watch is predicted to be 40% thinner as well than the current Apple Watch, which really is not that thick, as you guys can see right there. So basically the new Apple Watch, that would be really cool. Like I said, if Apple could integrate water resistance in that thing, and make a round design. I think a round design of a smartwatch is cool. The square ones, I like my Apple Watch, but come on. Round smartwatches are the way to go, I think. Moto 360s looks awesome. Samsung's round one looks awesome. Let's go to a round design Apple. Also, I think a new version of iOS will be announced at this. Obviously, every year we see the new iOS. This year will be iOS 10. What upgrades we will see on it, I'm not 100% sure. Apple always seems to pull out some way to make the new iOS better than the previous iOS. As far as apps and like color changes and stuff like that, the way that the iOS looks, I do not think that we will be seeing that in this model. I think that we will actually have to wait until iOS 14, which will be 7 years after iOS 7. So maybe in between then we will actually see a brand new iOS where all the apps are completely integrated, redone, all that other stuff. But I also think that this new version of iOS could bring a lot more potential to the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus. What we see in iOS 7 is going to be a lot of the stuff that we're going to see capable to be able to run with the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus. So basically, I'm excited to see that because it's going to lay the groundwork for Apple's next flagship smartphone. And finally, I think they'll also talk about a new version of macOS for the desktops and also for the laptops. Right now, we're running El Capitan, I think, and yeah. So I think that a new version of Mac will be coming out here soon that'll be able to work more coherently with iOS, just like how they've been making upgrades to all that, how you can do iMessage on your Mac now and stuff like that. So basically those are the basic rundowns of what we will see in WWDC 2016. Now I think that they'll also bring up some other stuff like sales and stuff like that. Maybe they'll surprise us with a new iPod, new tvOS or something like that. But I think that in general those are the few things that we're going to see out of WWDC 2016. But I also do think that they will talk about the iPhone SE, the iPad Pro, stuff like that. I'm sure that they'll talk about the Apple Pencil, Apple Keyboard, all that fun stuff. And maybe even some more watch bands might come out, more iPhone cases. It's way too early to tell right now what will actually be happening at WWDC 2016. But I thought that now was a good time to make this video due to the fact that I've seen a lot of rumors coming up about WWDC. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, click the like button down below. Subscribe to see new videos, especially one coming up here very soon. It's a